The silence of the no-contact tactic can leave you feeling lost and adrift amidst a whirlwind of emotions, but don't worry. This video is your guide to overcoming this challenge and emerging stronger than ever. Together we'll explore the secrets of Stoic philosophy, with strategies that have been tested for thousands of years. Get ready to learn how to transform pain into motivation, find your true purpose in life, and free yourself from emotional dependence. But before we uncover the secrets to staying strong during the no-contact period, let's understand the hidden power behind this silent strategy. What makes silence the golden key to turning the situation around and attracting your ex back? The core idea is this: when you're silent, not revealing your next move, not revealing too much about your life, they will start to feel curious, eager to know more. They are forced to guess and imagine your thoughts and feelings. And guess what happens? The attraction they feel for you grows stronger. When you know how to use silence skillfully, you create a space of mystery, stimulating the other person's curiosity. They will start to wonder, what are they thinking? Why are they silent? Do they still care about me? These questions will keep them thinking about you, and gradually your image will be etched into their mind. The writer Haruki Murakami once wrote, "Silence is a solid wall, but it is also a door that opens up endless possibilities." In love, silence is the wall that separates you from the other person, creating just enough distance for them to yearn to step through and explore your inner world. Never let yourself become too obvious or predictable to others. Let them wait. Let them wonder about you between meetings, between contacts. You don't need to call or text constantly, just send one message. And when they reply, respond calmly, just enough. If they send 2 messages, you only need to reply to one. Never reply too quickly or show too much interest. As the philosopher Seneca taught in Stoic philosophy, we are not affected by the things that happen, but by the way we perceive them. Learn to control your emotions. Don't let anxiety and fear control you. Instead of frantically seeking attention, focus on yourself. Cultivate your own value. When you are confident and at peace with yourself, you will radiate a strong attraction, making it impossible for the other person to take their eyes off you. Never let yourself become too predictable. Let the other person have the opportunity to be curious, to discover you little by little. Don't rush to reply to every message. Don't always be available when they need you. Let them feel the value of the time you spend with them. They will always have to ask questions about you. You occupy a part of their thoughts, but this only happens when you know how to control your silence and mystery. During this no-contact period, when feelings of longing arise, the desire to reconnect is so intense that you just want to pick up the phone and text her. Remember the teachings of Stoic philosophy about emotional control. The Stoics believed that true strength lies in the ability to master oneself, the ability to face strong emotions but not let them control you. For Stoic warriors, longing, anxiety, or the desire to reconnect are just natural reactions of the mind. They do not define you, and you are not obligated to react to them immediately. When you feel impatient, remind yourself that this feeling will pass. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." The urge to make contact is not something you can avoid, but how you face and react to it is your power. Try to imagine before you were always there, always ready to listen and share, like an indispensable companion. But then, one day your presence quietly disappears. What will happen? That void is not only a physical absence, but also the absence of the special energy that you used to bring. Like a familiar melody that has become a part of life, only when it stops do people realize how important it is. When you are always available, your presence is easily taken for granted. But when you step back, that void gradually becomes clearer, making her start to wonder what is changing. Imagine one normal day she suddenly realizes that she hasn't heard from you in a long time. At first she may not notice, but then the absence becomes more apparent, and at some point she will wonder, why did he leave? That's when curiosity gradually turns into awareness, and that awareness makes her understand that your presence in her life is more important than she ever thought. While they are lost in the vast emptiness of absence, you are weaving a beautiful epic for yourself. Instead of counting the moments waiting for a response, you turn no contact into an inspiring journey. You explore new lands in your soul, conquer the heights of passion, and create a more brilliant version of yourself. As Marcus Aurelius once said, your happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts. You understand that happiness is not something far out there, but lies in the way you perceive and face life. By focusing on self-development, you are sowing good seeds for your soul, so that one day they will blossom and bear sweet fruit. No contact is not the time for you to be depressed, sad, or waiting. It is a precious silence for you to listen to your inner voice, nurture your inner strength, and shine in your own way. When you are full of positive energy and confidence, you will attract good things to your life. And who knows, this spectacular makeover will make that person look back and appreciate you more than ever. Perhaps the biggest fear when you decide to enter the no-contact phase is the dreaded silence from the other person. Will they notice my absence? Will I sink into oblivion in their lives? These questions haunt your mind, making you waver between doubts. But be brave enough to face the truth, no matter how harsh it may be. If your departure does not leave a ripple in their hearts, if they continue their lives as if you never existed, then that is the clearest answer to your concerns. They never really valued this relationship. They were preoccupied with other priorities, and you were just a discordant note in the symphony of their lives. It hurts, but see it as a liberation. Don't try to hold on to a heart that doesn't belong to you. Don't lower your self-worth by begging for love. Let go, let the heart rest, let the soul heal. Understand that no contact is not a punishment for anyone, but a gift you give yourself. It is a time for you to look back at yourself, listen to the voice of your heart, and find true happiness. Believe me, you deserve a sincere love, someone who knows how to appreciate and love you wholeheartedly. And to help you stay strong on this journey, I will share powerful psychological techniques to help you master your emotions and overcome the no-contact phase spectacularly. But first, let me know you're ready to embrace this valuable knowledge by hitting like. This small action will be a great motivation for me to continue to accompany you on the path to conquering happiness. The first step in maintaining silence is to focus on one thing, becoming the best version of yourself. Why is this so important? Because becoming the best version of yourself is not the solution to every problem, but it is the key to helping you overcome most challenges in life. No one can bring you peace but yourself. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, when you focus on improving yourself, the results you achieve will always be positive. Instead of getting bogged down in negative emotions like "I miss them so much," you will spend energy on long-term goals, building real value for your life. Stoic philosophy also emphasizes the importance of only caring about what is within your control and ignoring what is not. You cannot control other people's emotions or actions, but you can completely control your own development. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you begin to overcome things that are out of reach. You become more independent and stronger, ready to face adversity without letting external circumstances shake you. Imagine you are taking steps towards your goals and passions. You invest time in learning, developing skills, expanding your career. In doing so, you gradually break out of the habit of waiting and worrying about small things. If someone texts, you no longer feel the need to respond immediately, as if you are waiting in vain. Instead, you respond when you have time, when you feel most calm and confident. And the benefits of focusing on yourself in this way don't stop there. When you immerse yourself in personal projects and goals, you no longer have time to constantly check your phone or worry about what others think. As the writer Paulo Coelho once said, when you really want something, the whole universe will help you achieve it. Your silence at this point is not a way to manipulate others, but a natural result of living a meaningful life, focusing on the things that really matter and building lasting value. Step 2. Focus on regaining self-worth. After bravely cutting the ties with those who hurt you, it's time for you to return to yourself, to awaken the flame of self-worth that has always been smoldering in your heart. It is possible that in the challenging journey you have just gone through, you have inadvertently forgotten that brilliant light, letting careless words and actions dim your confidence, causing you to sink into questions of doubt about the value of yourself. But remember, you are a precious gem, and your worth does not depend on anyone. As Seneca said, you are never too old to set a new goal or to dream a new dream. Look back. Before those hurts appeared, who were you? A soul full of enthusiasm, a brave and resilient heart. Don't let the ghosts of the past obscure the light of the present. Rediscover yourself. Accept both your strengths and weaknesses, because they are all pieces that make up a perfect picture called you. Don't wait for recognition from others. Assert your own worth through every action, every thought. Nurture your passions, pursue your dreams, and you will see, true happiness lies in the freedom and fullness of the soul. When you wholeheartedly love and cherish yourself, you will radiate a positive energy, attracting good things to your life. You will no longer be bound by other people's expectations or judgments, but confidently walk your own path. And who knows, this spectacular makeover will make those who once underestimated you surprised and regretful. Step 3. Enjoy freedom. When you have given her the initiative, it is also the time to open the door of freedom for yourself. Be brave enough to step through that door, explore the vast and colorful world outside, where you are yourself, unattached, independent. The philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre once said, "If you are lonely when you are alone, you are probably in bad company." These words are like a wake-up call, reminding us that true happiness does not come from filling the gaps in our souls with someone, but from learning to enjoy independence, autonomy, and finding joy from within. After hurts, our hearts often yearn for a shoulder to lean on, a warm embrace to soothe the wounds of the heart. But the truth is, rushing into a new relationship is like using a bandage to cover a bleeding wound. It cannot heal, but only makes the wound fester and painful. Instead of seeking comfort from the outside, turn inward, listen to the voice of your heart, discover hidden desires, and nurture your soul. Spend time on your passions, on the hobbies that you have neglected for so long. Read a good book. Sip a cup of fragrant coffee in a quiet space, or simply let your soul follow the melodious melodies. Every moment you spend for yourself is a brick building a solid foundation for true happiness. Enjoying freedom does not mean rejecting love, but preparing yourself for a true love, a love that comes from two harmonious, free, and independent souls. When you no longer depend on anyone to feel happy, you will become more attractive than ever. Because then you exude confidence, bravery, and a spreading positive energy. And believe me, good things will automatically come to you. Remember, freedom is the most precious gift you can give yourself. It is the key that opens the door to happiness, the solid foundation for all relationships. And when you are truly free, you will have enough strength to love and be loved to the fullest. Step 4. Be yourself unapologetically. You have tasted the sweetness of freedom. Now is the time to embark on an exciting journey of self-discovery, the most important journey in everyone's life, becoming yourself. Don't be afraid, don't hesitate, let your true nature shine as brightly as the sun. After stumbles and hurts, people tend to withdraw, hide the hidden corners of their souls, and put on a fake mask to avoid further hurt. But my friend, hiding yourself only makes you more tired, like wearing a heavy armor in the hot summer. It prevents you from connecting with the world, hinders you from finding like-minded souls, people who truly love and appreciate your true self. Oscar Wilde, the talented Irish writer, once said, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." These words are like a strong affirmation of the value of uniqueness. Only when you dare to live true to yourself can you experience life to the fullest. Can you attract true relationships, people who love you for who you are, not for some kind of fake image. According to psychologists, trying to please others and hide yourself stems from the fear of rejection, the fear of not being accepted. But you know that fakeness is the biggest obstacle preventing you from reaching happiness. It keeps you in a state of stress, anxiety, and unable to build deep connections with others. Imagine when you are yourself, you don't have to strain to please anyone, you don't have to worry about judgments, how relieved and free you will feel. Every day that passes is an opportunity for you to express yourself, share your thoughts, feelings, and dreams without fear. You will attract the right people, those who appreciate and love your true self. Don't let past hurts make you lose yourself. Be brave enough to step out of your comfort zone, build confidence from within. And when you dare to be yourself, you are also creating an invisible strength, a solid armor to protect you from harm. Remember, you are unique, and that is what makes you valuable. Living true to yourself is the greatest gift you can give yourself and the world. Step 5. Mastering emotions. In the game of love, the true victory is not conquering the other person but conquering yourself. And the sharpest weapon to win that victory is the ability to master emotions instead of letting the ego lead the way. Men often fall easily in love because they let their fragile egos control them. When rejected, they feel their self-esteem hurt, their honor offended. The ego screams to be soothed, demands to prove self-worth, demands to win back that girl at all costs to satisfy pride. But that very thought pushes them into a spiral of failure. When dominated by the ego, all their actions stem from hurt, from the desire to control and assert themselves, not from sincere love. They try to hold on, try to change to please the other person, but forget that true happiness does not come from possession or control, but from freedom and mutual respect. Stoic philosophy from ancient times has taught that the ego is man's greatest enemy. It obscures reason, making us easily swayed by emotions, leading to wrong decisions. Only when we know how to tame the ego can we achieve peace of mind and act wisely. Mastering emotions is an arduous journey, requiring constant practice. It is not about suppressing emotions, but learning to accept and face them calmly. When rejected, instead of suffering, blaming, or seeking revenge, take a deep breath, look at things objectively, and accept it as part of life. As Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Focus on controlling your thoughts and actions, and don't let them be dominated by negative emotions. Turn pain into motivation to develop yourself, to become stronger and more mature. When you master your emotions, you will no longer feel the need to prove anything to anyone. You understand that your worth does not depend on the judgment of others, and that rejection is not the end, but just another door opening. You will have enough composure and clarity to make the right decisions, and who knows, that maturity and confidence will make that girl look back. Remember, true power lies not in controlling others, but in controlling yourself. And mastering emotions is the key for you to achieve peace of mind and success in both love and life. Step 6. Live well without her. Imagine you are an ancient oak tree, deeply rooted in the ground, resilient to all storms. Winds may tilt the weak branches, but they cannot shake your solid roots. As Rainer Maria Rilke once wrote, "Trees stand still, proud before time, because they have found strength from the earth itself." In love, too, when you can live strong without her presence, you are that oak tree, strong, independent, and full of life. You have your own world, your own goals and passions, independent of anyone. Her departure may leave a void, but it cannot shake your essence and value. You continue to move forward, develop yourself, and enjoy life with a free soul. You go to the gym, connect with friends, explore the world through trips. You share your joys and achievements on social media, not to prove or let her see, but simply because you are living your life to the fullest. Oscar Wilde once said, "To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. When you truly believe in your life, when you find happiness and freedom and independence, you begin to shine." Women are often attracted to men who exude confidence, independence, and a rich inner world. Seeing you not needing her to be happy makes her want to be a part of your life, a life that is already full and stable. The important thing is not to pretend to be happy, but to truly reach a state of mental freedom, where you no longer care whether she comes back or not. As the poet Khalil Gibran said, "True freedom only comes when you stop searching and let yourself be at ease." When you truly enter that state, nothing can stop you from shining. And that's when you become the most attractive, a man who knows his worth and knows how to live for himself. Step 7. See this phase as a growth. Let's move on to a new page, a challenging but also full of potential chapter, the chapter on maturity. This no-contact period, instead of being a painful and agonizing pause, Consider it a precious opportunity for you to train yourself, to transform and become the best version of yourself. Imagine every moment of silence, every time you suppress the urge to make contact, is a step forward on the path to maturity. Like a rough gem polished over the years to become shiny, you are also going through a refining process to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, once said, "The obstacle to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This no-contact period, no matter how difficult it is the path that leads you to true maturity. It is like a challenge that the hero must overcome to prove his bravery and win glory. Imagine a seed sown in the dark ground. It has to endure pressure, has to reach out in the dark to find light. But it is in this harsh environment that the seed can germinate and grow into a great tree. Similarly, this no-contact period can make you feel heavy, like you're lost in the dark. But believe that it is laying a solid foundation for your development. Every day you overcome the urge to make contact, every moment you choose to focus on yourself, is when you are building inner strength, so that one day you will rise strong and shine brightly. The pain you are going through is not in vain. Every time your heart tightens, every time you feel weak and want to give up, remember, that is proof that you are facing the most difficult emotions, and you are learning to overcome them without relying on anyone. That is an extraordinary strength, a precious quality that not everyone has. You may say, "But I don't feel like I'm growing up, I just feel like I'm stuck." Don't worry, my friend. Maturity is not always noisy and boisterous. It is like an underground stream, silent but unceasing. Even the towering ancient trees have to go through hundreds of years of accumulating energy, rooting deep into the ground before they can reach for the sky. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, once said, "Nothing great is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Allow it to bloom, then bear fruit, then ripen." This no-contact period is the time for you to bloom, to accumulate energy and prepare for the sweet fruits in the future. If you find it difficult to see this phase as an opportunity for growth, try starting with small things. Look back at how much stronger you have become compared to the first day. Acknowledge small victories, like being able to suppress the urge to check your phone, or taking time for personal goals instead of dwelling on thoughts about that person. Every step forward, no matter how small, is part of growing up. Step 8. Accept reality as it is. The next step on this path requires more courage and bravery than ever. Accepting reality. During the no-contact phase, our minds often wander in a maze of illusions, painting sweet scenarios of the other person's regret, of unexpected messages, calls, and encounters. But my friend, be brave enough to step out of that fantasy world, face the truth, no matter how harsh it may be. Accepting reality is not about giving up hope, but about returning to the present, about putting your feet firmly on the ground so you can move forward. At present, that person is not by your side, does not contact, does not appear as you expect. It hurts, but that very truth will free you from the burdens of what-ifs and if-onlys, helping you save energy for more worthwhile things. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish that they should happen as they do happen, and you will go on well." Accepting reality is the key to inner peace, not because everything is perfect, but because you are strong enough to face the challenges of life. Imagine you are standing in front of a large mirror, clearly reflecting the true image of your current life. No embellishment, no falsehood, just the naked truth. You may feel uncomfortable, even painful, but that is life. And the power of accepting reality lies in the fact that when you see things clearly as they are, you can focus on what you can control, instead of wasting time and energy on things beyond your reach. You don't have to wait for that person to change, nor do you need to hope for some miracle. Take charge of your own destiny, create your own path, and walk it firmly. You might think, if I accept that they have left, am I giving up? No, my friend, that is not giving up, but choosing liberation, respecting yourself enough not to indulge in vain illusions. By accepting reality, you are creating space for growth, for new relationships, for new opportunities in the future. You are building an independent, autonomous life that does not depend on anyone. And believe me, when you bravely face the truth, you will find strength and peace from the depths of your soul. Step 9. Be ready to accept the outcome after all the efforts and endeavors. It's time for you to let go and be ready to accept the outcome. This is the final step, and also the most important step in the no-contact journey. It requires you to have a stable mindset, an open heart, and a spirit ready to accept whatever may happen. Remember, no contact is not a magic formula, nor is it a strategy that guarantees absolute success. It is simply a tool, a means for you to find yourself, heal wounds, and build a better life. The results of no contact can be different for everyone, and no one can predict what will happen. Maybe she will realize your worth, regret what happened, and come back. It is also possible that she will continue her life without looking back. Whatever the outcome, accept it with a calm and serene mind. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to them." Remember, you do not have the power to change other people's decisions, but you can completely control your own emotions and actions. If she comes back, open your heart to welcome her, but don't forget the lessons you've learned on the journey. Build a relationship on the foundation of respect, trust, and mutual understanding. And most importantly, always remember to love and cherish yourself. If she doesn't come back, don't be sad or disappointed. Consider it an opportunity for you to open a new chapter in your life, a chapter full of joy, happiness, and more meaningful relationships. Continue to develop yourself, pursue your passions, and live the fullest life possible. Whatever the outcome, believe that no contact has helped you become stronger, more mature, and ready for new challenges in love and life. And don't forget, true happiness does not come from possessing someone, but from knowing how to love and cherish yourself. Step 10. Make time for other relationships in the no-contact journey. When you have bravely faced the hidden corners of your soul, learn to love and cherish yourself, it is also the time to open your heart to welcome new things, new relationships. Consider this an opportunity to expand your circle of connections. Sow good seeds for the sprouts of friendship, colleagueship, kinship. Don't let yourself be isolated in your own world. Step outside, meet old friends, participate in social activities, or simply strike up conversations with those around you. Each encounter can bring you interesting experiences, valuable lessons, and unexpected connections. As the philosopher Seneca said, "Life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters." Make your life richer and more meaningful by cultivating good relationships. Spend time with the people you love, those who always support and encourage you. Share with them your joys, sorrows, thoughts, and worries. Connecting with your companions will help you feel warm, peaceful, and more stable on the road ahead. Don't hesitate to make new friends. Each new friend brings you a different perspective on life, a different color to the picture of your soul. They can be colleagues, neighbors, or even a friend you met through social media. Be open, sincere, and open-minded. You will be surprised with the affinities that life brings. And don't forget, family is always the strongest support in everyone's life. Spend time with your parents, siblings, grandparents. Loved ones will always be there for you unconditionally, share your joys, and comfort you in difficult times. The no-contact period is not only a time for you to heal wounds, but also an opportunity for you to broaden your horizons, connect with the world around you, and sow seeds of love. Cherish the precious relationships in your life, because they are the inspiration and motivation to help you overcome all challenges, reach happiness and success. And that's the secret to staying strong during the no-contact period, based on Stoic philosophy, a profound solution to help you build serenity and stability from within. By controlling your emotions, focusing on what you can control, and constantly developing yourself, you are creating a strong foundation for your future, regardless of whether the relationship returns or not. Remember, true strength comes from the ability to live for yourself, find joy in independence, and build a meaningful life from the values you create. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Let confidence and serenity be the light that guides you on every path. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos, where we will continue to explore spiritual solutions and philosophies to live stronger and freer every day.